If you're wondering why your channel is struggling, why it's not growing, why aren't you getting any subscribers? In this live stream / video, I'm going to share the huge roadblock that so many YouTubers face. We're going to talk about the video quality. We're going to talk about the audio and the algorithm and the pretty lights. We're going to talk about a lot of different things today. But more than that, we're going to talk about this one thing that most people don't talk about. I haven't heard anybody talk about the big elephant in the room. Hey, it's Brian G. Johnson. If you're new to the channel and the stream, I share how to succeed on YouTube, how to drive views, the algorithm, and more. Feel free to subscribe if that suits you, and let's just jump into it. You know, when it comes to success on YouTube, it's really about identifying what it is you're trying to achieve, how you're going to be able to move forward. When you have a specific goal, when you believe in that goal, when you set your sights on a prize, whether it's 10,000 subscribers, let's do this. We're trying some new stuff in the studio, right there. And then let's back it off. Oh yeah. And that's YouTube on the fly. As I was saying, you know, when you come up with a goal, when you understand where you want to go, then you can start taking the actions necessary to achieve your goal, to achieve whether it's 10,000 subscribers, 500 subscribers, 1 million subscribers. Maybe you want to be president of the United States of America. Maybe you want to make it in acting. You want to write a book. The process always begins with setting a very specific goal. And I want to ask you guys that are here in the live stream, what's your goal? What are you trying to achieve here on YouTube? Is it subscribers? Do you want to make more money? Do you want to build a list? What is it ultimately that you're trying to achieve? Now we're going to start getting into that huge roadblock that I spoke about. You see, here's what's up. When you move forward and you identify the thing that you want, you've either got a belief that it's going to happen, that you're going to be able to achieve the results that you're after, or not. And ultimately, how you move forward, the actions that you take, the videos you create are going to carry that belief system with you. If you can believe you can achieve, that's going to come out in the videos you make. That's going to come out in how you communicate. That's going to come out in the presence you bring to the camera, how you deliver your message. If you struggle and you're unsure, then that too will carry over into your videos. And if you're not sure that you're going to succeed, well then, how can you expect other people to believe that you're going to succeed too, right? And this is the struggle. This is the elephant in the room. Now it's more detailed than that. It's more detailed, and we're going to get into what really makes someone click on, that? What is it? What are the things that go on in their mind when they click? And it's either they're going to do it or they're not. And the word I want to think about today with you, the word I want you to think about is congruency. Congruency. What does that mean? It means like everything is in harmony. That your actions, the things you do, the actions you take, the words that come out of your mouth, how you think, the videos you produce are congruent with the actions that you want. For example, let's say you want to grow 1,000 subscribers in a year, and you get started and you're not sure. And then you get on camera and you might say something like, I'm not sure it's going to work. If you say that, then you're telling people that, you know, I'm not sure I can succeed. And if you're not sure, then other people are going to be less likely to believe you moving forward. This is that congruency. Congruency. Now, congruency impacts every single channel on the planet. Whether you're a PewDiePie, a Casey Neistat, a Brian G. Johnson, whether you want to teach and educate through tutorials or entertain through gameplay and vlogs, congruency is the huge roadblock that everybody faces. Here's what's up. Let's say you've got a gaming channel and you're putting out gaming videos. Primarily, the reason someone's going to do this is entertainment. They found your video entertaining and fun, and then they clicked subscribe. The video was congruent with what the needs and wants of the viewer had. They wanted to be entertained. They wanted to find a channel that was fun. They wanted to find a channel that was based on the game that they loved. It was congruent, and they clicked subscribe. Let's say you've got a channel on weight loss. Think about the viewers. What are the viewers looking for when they're searching YouTube for videos on how to lose weight? They want to find someone that is fit, that can help them with their journey of getting fit, losing weight, feeling good about themselves. And if they find a video and they click on it, and what they get is someone from a couch eating a bag of delicious potato chips, that is not congruent with what they want. So there it is again. The congruency really is getting in the way of the goal. So think about this. That's an extreme case, right? Someone offering weight loss tips and they're eating potato chips. But what about a gamer that wants to grow and they're doing gameplay? Well, if it's not entertaining, then people are gonna not see the value. It's not going to be congruent with their wants and needs, and they're not going to subscribe. Now let's back up a little bit, right? Here's where it's really at. If you think about the process, it begins with the belief system that you have in your mind. You see, that counts for so much. Because if you believe that you can achieve the success that you set out to achieve, that is going to be communicated in the videos you create. And people are going to be more likely to believe you, right? Right now, I'm on a reset. Well, one of the things I like to do, this is fun, like getting the studio reset up. This is the desk. Remember, do you guys remember the white screen? It's gone. It's totally gone. Why is it gone? Because I am doing everything possible to become congruent in the needs and wants of those viewers that are in my niche. What is it they want? They want fun engagement. And I heard enough times that, people did love the white screen, but more, they loved the blue lights in the background, and I've been experimenting with that. And furthermore, I've been experimenting with different types of videos. If you look at my journey, it's one huge experiment with trying to identify what it is people want and then giving it to them. And that is all about congruency. It starts with the belief in your head. It starts with knowing where you want to go and what you want to achieve. Average Dan, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Really means a lot. Now, as you move forward with your YouTube journey, as you move forward with the goals that you aspire to achieve, there will be detractors. There will be those people on the internet, they're known as trolls, that will try to detract you from achieving that success. And why is it that they do that. They're afraid of you. They're afraid of the audacity that you have to stake your claim, to say, I'm going to succeed. I'm going to move forward and I'm going to do this thing. You see, they haven't done it yet. They haven't done squat. They sit there. Trolls live in their mother's basement. And they're afraid of everything and they do nothing. And when they see you moving forward, audacious enough to say, you know, I'm going to move forward and achieve, they get scared because they're afraid of seeing you succeed. They're afraid of watching you grow and succeed. So what do they say? They say, you know, you haven't done it yet, or your videos suck, or, you know, you're never going to make it. And they do that trying to keep you down because the last thing they want to see is you succeed. It makes them feel even worse. And as those trolls move on, and they kind of learn that, you know, it's lagging again. Oh, damn, what are you going to do? It is what it is. Oh, it's tough having a mountain internet connection. So guys, that's really the big struggle that people face. This is so fun to experiment. I'm sorry for moving the camera all around. Maybe it's from right here. Hey, that's kind of a cool little look. So that's exactly the roadblock that so many YouTubers face. Congruency, believing they're gonna do the thing, and then taking the actions needed to succeed. I wanted to share that with you. I had the audacity to tell people I was going to launch a channel and gain 10,000 subscribers and write a book about it before I had done it. I did it. I wrote this book. This is book number 1 of 2. It's a big book. It's got lots of ideas. And today, I got this comment. And the comment was from a gentleman. And he said, you know, you've only got 14,000 subscribers, and yet you've written a book about success, and yet you haven't done it. And see, that's the thing. You see, for some people, it will never be enough. No matter what you do, there will be people that get in your way, that try to detract you from the success that you're after. So as you move forward, and I just love that I figured out, excuse me. I just YouTubered out for a minute. This is cool. Maybe this is the spot. You're right. You're right, Annie Mouse Music. The numbers are only part of the true success for me. It's not just about how many numbers I have. It's how many people want to talk to me about moving forward. It's how many people seek out the advice that I share and use it to move forward. So it's important to know, you know, exactly what it is that people want. And furthermore, like, a lot of people don't investigate. They don't really, that gentleman probably didn't know my story and that my channel is only 14 months old. And it doesn't matter because in his mind, it wasn't enough, and that's okay. Like, I'm not going to try to change his mind. I stood my ground. I said, you know, well, I just launched the channel about a year ago. And at this point, Tim Schmoyer, who's got 250,000 subscribers, had the same amount I do. So to me, that is success. I hope you found this helpful. You know, as you move forward, I want you to think about this. You want to find out what it is that people want in your niche or your niche. You want to find out what they want, and you want to give it to them. And you want to give it to them in the way that they want to receive it. So when I look back at my journey, I can see how I continue to improve upon the videos I produce to deliver a message in a way that the viewer wants to receive it. When I started, my videos were far too long. Nobody watched them. I spent a bunch of extra time creating videos that people didn't see. So today they're shorter. The blue background and stuff, that was me experimenting with lights. You know, I joke with my buddy Nick Nimmin, I don't know if he's here right now, he jumped in the last one, about me stealing his lights, you know, and we all work together to support one another. Me, Gord Eisman, Nick Nimmin, Dan Brock, cool guy that just popped in, Dan. What is too long? Dark Mistress, what I do with my videos is I first identify what is the subject matter going to be, and then I'm going to kind of shoot for short form or long form. And if it's short form, I'm really looking at 5 minutes. Now this is based on my channel and my metrics, and what I found is if I shoot for 5 minutes, I can almost always hit an average retention of above 60, usually 70%, 68, 69, 72%. So if I'm going to go short, which is most of the time, because it's easier to edit a 5-minute video than a long form video, which is 15 minutes or above. Now I'll tell you, I've got some videos that are 20 minutes long that drive incredible results. And a lot of YouTubers, including myself, have said, you know, YouTube rewards long videos. And that's absolutely accurate. But they miss out the fact that YouTube also rewards shorter videos. And really what you want to think about is the watch time metrics, audience retention. I can't say this enough. When people stop asking the kind of questions that lead to retention answers, I'll stop. For me, 8 to 10 minutes is not the sweet spot. And I'll tell you why, because if I'm going long form, I'm trying to hit an average view duration of 8 or 9 minutes. And in order to hit an 8 or 9 minute duration on a 10-minute video, people have to watch 80%, and that's incredibly hard. If I do a 20-minute video, it's much more likely that I'm going to be able to hit 8 or 9 minute average view duration. If I go 5 minutes, then I focus on average percentage viewed, and my goal is 70%, and I almost always hit upper 60s, like I said. How did you, Nick, Gord, create this collaborative process? How did we all meet, Average Dan? I'll mention my group, Tube Ritual, on Facebook. It's a YouTuber group of over 3,500 members. We'll hit 4,000 in the next few weeks. And we all really just reached out. Gord came into one of my training programs, and I actually saw Nick. I asked Nick about this. I asked Nick, how did we meet, dude? And he said, well, you reached out to me and you gave me props on Facebook. And I can't tell you how many times I've developed relationships, lasting relationships, because I took the first step, or someone approached me and I did something nice for them first. Case in point, Dan Brock. Dan Brock reached out to me and he said, would you do a collab? Now I had more subscribers than he did at the time. Maybe 3 times as many, 2 or 3 times more than he did. And I said, absolutely, I like what you're doing. We did the collaboration. And now, you know, he's helped me with advice because I was there for him. So one of the things you can do is reach out and support other people. If you see someone doing some good stuff, give them a pat on the back and they will remember you for it. Hey, John, nice to see you here. So these are all the things that you can do for collaboration. Again, Tube Ritual on Facebook is the YouTube group. and we're getting very, very close to 4,000 subscribers. More than that, it's super active. Hey, what's happening? Good to see you guys. So these are the things that have helped me grow, right? Hey, what's happening? Valsky and Mouse Music in the house. These are the things that have really helped me grow. And you know what saddens me is like what I teach is the base level, but what I just went through is the higher level stuff. You guys are like the serious, like you really are into the whole, hey, see you later, cool guy. You're into this process. And when you can start thinking about what is it that people want, what is going to make them leave a video, and so on, then you're going to be able to move forward and over time improve your process for creating videos, and you're going to have better results because what happens is your videos become congruent with the needs and wants of the viewers. Now, let me say it another way. Congruent's kind of a weird word. Congruent means harmonious, in harmony. So think about the wants of viewers in your niche. When you study what they want, really want, like how they want the videos edited, how to say what to say, how long your videos should be, all these things, when you practice that, then over time, your videos become harmonious with the needs and wants of those people in your audience. You see, a lot of people, that's not what they don't really think about it that way. They simply like, I'm gonna make videos and I hope people like them and I'm gonna complain when they don't, and they don't really test things out. So when you have the ability to test things out, to try new things, to push yourself, to achieve the results you're after, and you can be honest with where you're at, with how your videos come across, then you have a chance. Then you have a chance. So many people, like, they think they've got awesome videos and they got work to do. I just want to say that, you know, we got a poodle on the set. Poodle on the set. Olive, you're looking good over there, Olive. Olive, poodle number 2. So, hey gang, thanks for stopping by. I've probably got another 10 minutes or 8 minutes. I really appreciate it. If you guys have got questions, I just wanted to share that with you because everybody that I know goes through this kind of stuff. Everybody. I do. I got that comment this morning. You know, what gives you the right to write a book? Who are you? You've only got 14,000 subscribers. Well, here's what's up. You know what? I'm on the path and I'm improving and I'm doing the work, and this poor sod, he probably makes a lot of comments like that. Sorry about the lag, guys. Hate that. Thank you so much for stopping by. Yeah, only 14,000 subs, and he had like 100. Hey guys, ask a question and I will answer if you've got them. And do you guys know Howlin' Wolf? Who knows Howlin' Wolf? That's some cool music. I'm thinking what we might do with the bookshelves is like highlight some music. I don't know, we might get, I think this might have to go here. We're gonna be, because like I said, we are dialing in, reorganizing, strategizing, theorizing, and multiplying. Is that a word? And I'm getting ready for the next set, the next phase of my YouTube growth. I've been practicing a lot with the the blue background. Been using different cameras. Where do you get those banners? You can buy those from the Instagram gal, Sue B. Zimmerman. They're pretty popular. Sue B. Zimmerman's got those banners. Brian is running out of topics now and is going to the shelf. I know how he feels because topics aren't easy. I'm just kind of like, that was what this video was about, was congruency and success on YouTube and really focusing on the needs and wants of those in your audience. Yeah, this is a cool look right here. What if we make content that our audience wants and makes it as entertaining as we can, but the audience doesn't seem to like it much? Well then, fatal beauty, if the audience doesn't make it, if they don't like it, then you're not making the videos that they want. So now I want to retract that and I want to talk about it a little bit. First, until you have 1,000 subscribers, don't worry about it too much. Practice making videos. Here's a hack. Here's a really powerful hack. I've wanted to share this. I'm so glad it just popped into my brain. Here's what you do. You copy. You copy. People say don't copy. It's bull crap. You totally copy. You find 5 channels that are in your niche, that are doing the stuff you want to do, and you copy them. Here's what I mean. You go to their channels, you look at their titles, you watch their videos, you see how they edit, you pay attention to the length, you pay attention to their style, and you copy. And you copy, okay? Again, you don't like try to be them, you just pay attention. You copy the format. You pay attention to the format of those successful channels and you set out to do that. Buddy, there are people in your niche. You just have to want to find them. There are channels talking about the same thing as you. Find those channels and you will find the audience, and then pay attention to those channels just like I shared. Copy. And then add your own personality. Think about this. Even if you try to copy someone, it's not going to be them. You're going to bring your own flavor to it. Okay? Like, I really have analyzed my videos over time and they continue to improve. The more I do, the better they get, the more views they drive, the higher the conversion rate of views to subscribers. And I was able to do that because I study what's working on other channels and I copy it. I just do it my way. Yes, exactly. Nobody is better than being buddy than buddy. I think people... I got a Twitter notification. I'm trying to live stream. The amount of pressure that I feel when I'm live streaming, no interruptions. Thank you. How do we contact you to tweak our channels? Right now, I'm not taking on any more coaching clients. I've got too much going on right now. I'm leaving for vacation in a week, and then I come back, and my book's coming out about 3 weeks later. So for right now, I kind of need to focus. But I'll tell you what, I definitely do work with clients. I've had many. I'm surprised by the amount of people that have reached out to me so soon. And that'll be available again soon. Furthermore, you know, my channel is rich with helpful information. I live stream often and so on. So I'm not going anywhere. This right here, holy smokes. I mean, 20 bucks. There are so many strategies and tactics and tips, and it's all wrapped up in an overlying strategy, right? So strategy, there's about 2 or 3 strategies. And then literally, I would probably say 150 tips. Dude, you're awesome. Thanks for the help. Manny, you're awesome. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. I gotta say, it's so amazing to see so many cool people stop by, believing in the dream, taking the steps forward. Hey, Boo, do you recommend putting several different topics on one channel? Here's what's up. It really start with this. Start with what you want to achieve. I saw you in the Tube Ritual Facebook group. Hidden message for the rest of you, Tube Ritual Facebook group. You mentioned affiliate marketing. So rather than just saying, I'm gonna make money with affiliate marketing, like what kind of products and services are you gonna sell? And here's what I recommend. Well, I'm going to sell them all. Don't try to do that. Instead, ask yourself, what kind of core audience am I going to serve? Okay? For me, I could have an easy time selling a membership or a software package to Filmora because a lot of people edit their videos that watch my videos, right? And they're looking for software apps to edit. People are interested in software to help them grow their channel. That's my niche, and I stick to it. So if you want to do affiliate marketing, I would really encourage you to think about what kind of 10% battery mode, gang. Only 10% battery juice left, 10%. So really think about that as you move forward and craft a channel that serves that market. And what happens is this. You developed trust. As you share videos in that niche, people will appreciate those videos and they will start to trust your judgment. They will start to trust your opinion. They will look to your opinion, and when it comes time to promote something, it's not even like a promotion. You're simply notifying people of a great opportunity to buy a product, and they will buy through you because you have built trust. And this is my first book, Trust Funnel, where I talk about all this kind of stuff. Let's see if we can, hey gang, give me a second here. Yeah, the poodles are, let's do this. I feel like keep chatting. I'm gonna keep chatting for a bit, so I'm gonna hook up some power cords. Do you guys want a tour? Looks like we're doing that. You can see I'm cleaning out, right? There's a poodle. Here's the gaming room. This is where the magic happens when I need a break. Hey, come on, let's go this way. Watch out, Otis. Here we come. Olive, stand back. Live streamer coming through. I'm moving all the lights. Sorry for all the movement. Really cleaning out. I need a change of pace. I need to freshen my surroundings to make it easier to feel I'm going on to phase 4, right? If you remember, phase 4 is where I'm going to be helping people. I'm not going to be helping people. I'm really creating messages that are harmonious with their needs and wants. Where did I put the freaking extension cord? I just saw it. I just saw the extension cord. Huh. I just saw the extension cord. Hey, stay cool, poodle. Hang on, I'll be back. I found it. Hang on. Okay, here we go. You guys are still here. Well, we lost about 20 of them. That's fine. Thanks for hanging out. Let's see if this works. And now the cord is pulling a bit. Let's do that. That's a better idea. There we go. Alrighty. All right, thanks guys. Hey, what's happening everybody? I'm back. Let's call this, that was intermission. Brian, your videos are great. How do you keep people from unsubscribing? You don't. One of the things to think about is you're not going to please everybody. And think about this. The unsubscribe thing, there's a lot happening that is causing people to unsubscribe. Or there's just a lot happening that results in unsubscribe. Number one, there are fake accounts. So there are bots that are subscribing to you with hoping that you'll subscribe to them, or who knows what's happening. There are people playing the sub for sub game. So when they come to your channel and they subscribe, if you don't subscribe to them, they're probably going to unsubscribe. People unsubscribing from channels is a fact of life, and I don't know any successful YouTubers that don't experience that. So the best thing I think you can do is just know that and move forward and try to get comfortable with it. It's like when those people tell you your channel sucks and it hurts. It's like when you see someone leave a dislike, a thumbs down, it hurts. But the more comfortable you get with that happening, the more you can focus on the job at hand, which again is identifying what a core group of people want, how they want it, the way they want it, how they're going to respond to your videos, and then to just focus on that and just know that, hey, you know, some people are gonna, it's hate, exactly. Some people are gonna unsubscribe. So do your best to get past that, and I think you'll be in a better place. Okay, here's a good question from Light Feather. You often give tips like introduce what you're going to talk about and then give them at the beginning. But what about for comedy sketches? It's hard to start by telling what's going to happen. I think what you do is you tease it. Okay, so a big part of that process of identifying, first off, you think about what is the core focus of any video. Where does the value lie? Like if it's a tutorial, it's like when I get into this stuff that happens at 96 seconds, when I start showing crazy SEO stuff, I know people are going to respond. So what I'll do is I'll tease that. I'll show some of it. I'll show like, check this out, and it makes it easy to get what you want, which is more views. With comedy, they're there to laugh and have fun. So what you can do is tease that. That's why there are movie trailers, right? People teasing the movie with anticipation. It's going to drive buzz. So the best thing you can do is experiment. Test out different things and figure out what resonates. Here's one of the approaches I would take. Come out of the gate hard. If you've got a video that's got 2 or 3 strong points that are funny, come out of the gate and use the second best one right within the first few seconds, because you want to hook people. And then maybe that leads into something on a deeper level, a story that is funny. How you tell the story is funny, but you really want to hook the people and you want to entice them with that intro. Yo, buddy, thank you. I appreciate that. I watch your videos as soon as they come out. Check your channel every day. Well, thank you, Hawk Gaming. I appreciate it. I haven't done a video in a while, and the reason why is right now I'm working on this book promotion. I spent about 4 days packaging up books, and now I'm working on a funnel and kind of a landing page for the book and so on. And I hope it helps YouTubers. I really do. You know, that's what my higher message is, that we can all use YouTube to share the message that is within us, whether it's a message of fun and just having some entertainment, whether you're really passionate about a cause. Maybe you are super passionate about a cause like Alzheimer's, or maybe you've got a product to sell and you want to get that message out. Well, I want to teach people how to use YouTube, and I feel like I'm succeeding. Like 14,000 subscribers. I've heard Roberto Blake, Sorrow, yes, self-published. I've heard Roberto Blake mentioning 15,000 subscribers at 15 months. This one is self-published. It just goes to show you can do really cool looking stuff. You just hire the right people. That's a great graphics designer. I went to a photo studio, had some pictures taken, cost me a couple $100. I know that sounds like a lot, but here's what's up. If you're doing marketing and you're spending thousands of dollars on a course, be willing to drop a few $100s to have great pictures taken. You know? This book was done with a publisher, and I've actually signed with this publisher again to do another book. And there'll be more books. I like to write. I like to share my message, just like we all do, right? Hey gang, hopefully we got the plug-in stuff worked out. Plus, it's a tax write-off as a business expense. Yeah, this lower level is all pretty much a business expense, which is very cool. This is natural lighting, by the way. What's lighting me right now is just the windows. This over here, as I turn, can you imagine I had that big, beautiful window closed? That was the white background. And check this out. This is the view. You guys want to see it? Let's see if you can see it. It might be too bright. It's pretty bright out there. It's not really coming through. And now look at the difference in the light. I kind of knew this, but I'm so glad I've got these shades. Good boy, Otis. Walk into the light. Holy light flooding through the window. Exactly. That's just the power of natural light. You just want to know how to control it and so on. Hey gang, thank you so much for stopping by. Is there anybody that's new to the channel? If so, I definitely want to shout you out and welcome you. I really appreciate you stopping by. Let me know. Just if you're new, just drop in a comment. People will get to know you and we'll all say hello. 71 people here. Great to have you all here. We're chilling with a couple poodles. I'm recalibrating. I'm new. Biscuit Science? Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh, dude, I totally love your channel name. That's really cool. Hey Brian, can I get video of locations to rank if really hard? I'm not quite following you. How can I get videos of locations to rank? It's really hard. Ranking is all about three things. Watch my videos on the algorithm. The more you understand the three things and how they all play out together, the easier time you're going to have ranking. Keyword relevancy is the easiest thing. You find a keyword, you stick it in the title. Number 2 is audience retention. Study your audience retention. And number 3 is accumulated watch time. Sprinkle soup. Do you do cooking? I used to be a chef. Welcome. Awesome. Great to have you here. I'm old, literally. Well, me too. I'm old too. Hey, Brian, your videos help me a lot. Awesome, G2Tube. G2Tube. Nice to have you here. Newish. Thelana. Did I say it right? Theolana? Thelona? Welcome. I'm sorry about butchering your name. Please forgive me. Hey guys, thank you so much for stopping by. Danielle, it's such a pleasure to see you here on the stream again. Guys, I'm wondering too, how is the internet connection right now? My speed isn't terrible. It's pretty bad, but it's not terrible. It must be the ping. I've been having a terrible amount of packet loss and technical jargon. And if I back up even more, how does the... Man, that's pretty darn nice, just like that. It's so fun. I really love video. It's, I think the part I love about it is that it is hard. And because it's hard, it means the journey is interesting. It hasn't buffered in a few minutes. It's good now. Great. Thank you for better. Awesome. Well, thanks for sticking through the choppiness. I actually have really weird internet, guys. I have what's called line of sight internet. It's like mega Wi-Fi. And it's literally, there's a dish on my house that points to another dish on another mountain that away. I've done keywords in the title, description, tags, how long before I grow. Here's the thing. See, that's what most people think, my friend. Montage gaming clips. If your audience retention is poor, the keywords don't help. So what you can do is focus and study the audience retention. If it was just the keywords, people would be able to rank. Are you copying Nick's strip club style of a room? Yeah, kind of. I just kind of knew I wanted to try lights myself. Lots of people do lights, but yeah, clearly I am stealing from Nick. And he's okay with it. And he's guided me too. So it's so cool. Like, when you're a part of a team, a crew, of supportive YouTubers, we all help one another. You guys are making me laugh with the strip club. Did you guys see my video on sub for sub? That was kind of a sneak peek at the look that's coming soon. I'm going to work on my bookshelves. I kind of like this cool. I like this part here. I've got David Bowie. God, it's so hard to do this. I've got David Bowie. I've got Prince. And this is my grandfather. My great-great-great-grandfather, Robert Johnson. I'm Brian Johnson. You dig? So maybe Robert will go about I don't know. But that's what we're working on today. Robert G. Oh, so stupid. 80 people here. Is 45% audience retention good enough? It depends on the other videos and how they're ranking for the keywords that you're targeting. Did you get that? That is the key. When you start thinking of it in that those terms, that's the path. So I'm going to target how to grow on YouTube. I'm targeting how to grow on YouTube. What is the audience retention of those videos that are ranking in the top 20 for YouTube for how to grow on YouTube? All right, gang. I'm going to keep going for another 10 or 15 minutes. I'll take some more questions if you got them. We got poodles are sleeping. We've got a video room getting clean. We've got the crazy whiteboard over here with 1,000 ideas and what's with the future. Can you tell us more about how to hook viewers? Yeah, how to hook viewers. You want to really think about delivering a ton of value up front. So first off, identify the video you're going to create and the keyword phrase you're going to target. So if you're going to do a gaming clip on Overwatch and you're going to talk about McCree and his gun, his pistol, well then create a thumbnail that's got McCree in it because that's congruent. Remember we were talking about congruency earlier with what the video is going to be about. And then make sure you create that title about McCree too. And then in the very beginning of the video, make sure that you talk about that thing. If your video is for gaming, and you're talking about McCree and is he overpowered, mention that right away. Make sure your video title covers that as well as your thumbnail. And then, you know, as you move forward and you craft that video, then people are going to see, oh, McCree, is he overpowered? And they probably searched for that. And they see the thumbnail, they click on it, and then what they hear in their ear holes going into their brain is McCree overpowered? And then here's where it really becomes an art. Then it's how you tell the story. It's how you create the video. If you're not using your mouth to talk, start. If you're afraid, do it anyway, because people watch what they relate to. People relate to other humans. So talk about it. Get a better microphone. If you're saying my mic sucks, well, buy a better one. Focus on the quality of your lighting, of your audio. Do what you can. Like, I pulled this out so I could plug in so the stream would stay alive, but like, it's not all about the technical quality. It's not. You simply want to think about it from this viewpoint. If somebody clicks on your video, they're there to gain some information about the subject that you've included in your video title and your video thumbnail. If the audio is so bad that it gets in the way of them experiencing that message, then you're at a deficit. Now, here's what's interesting. If your message is good enough, I should say, if your message is very good, then people will even sit through bad audio because your message is so good. The message trumps the quality. Although most people focus on the quality, and if you're always focused on improving the lights, improving the camera, improving the editing, then you don't have an opportunity to practice telling the story, using your voice to do a voiceover, to stand in front of the video screen, camera thingy-majob, and deliver an engaging message. So story trumps everything. But you want to make sure the quality, technically speaking, is up to par so it doesn't get in the way of people listening to what you have to hear. Doing a voiceover is much better than telling a story with text only. Way better. I mean, we all hate those videos. Right? This is what I talk about knowing what your audience wants. If it's just text, if there's no voiceover, it's hard for people to follow along. So that's giving people what they want. If you say, but I suck, well, you might suck, but at least you've got a chance. I don't like it that low. Yeah, that was better. You've got a chance. You can improve upon things, right? But if you simply always stay in your comfort zone. And if you say, I'm terrible at voiceovers and I'm afraid, then you'll always be restricted to that. Learn how to suck less. You know what? It's kind of true. It just so happens, one of my favorite books from a few years ago is right here. Sally Hogshead, How the World Sees You. And early in this book, she's got a great quote, and it says, unlearn boring. You see, when we're small kids, we all play and we're creative, we're adventurous, and we don't know better. There's not that troll that's going to squash us. And we do things, but as we move forward, we try things and people say, no, you're not going to do it, or you're going to suck at that, or you're not going to achieve your dreams and goals. And we start to play it safe. And we start to fit into boring because we're afraid. But if you are willing to unlearn boring, if you're willing to practice doing the stuff that's hard, telling an engaging story, creating an engaging voiceover, doing these things, then you've got a chance to really blow up. Boy, this desk this is great. I'm making progress today. I'm really excited about this. Season 4, Phase 4. Look at that. It's just it's beautiful light from the windows. I've got about $800 of lights in that room. How do we do a voiceover to engage? How do we use a voiceover? Well, the first thing, Pam, is just step in front of the camera and forget a voiceover. Here, when it comes to engagement, let me talk about let me have a sip of water, for goodness sakes. Let's talk about levels of engaging videos. At the top is what I'm doing right now. There's a person that you, the viewer, can connect with, and you can see them, and you can watch them, and you can hear them. Okay, so get in front of the camera. That's the most powerful way to create a video. And the more you practice your presence on camera, the more you practice it, the better it will become, and the more power and more captivating your videos will become. If you're just, I'm not doing it, or maybe you're doing a sales video, that's the place for a voiceover. If you're a gamer and you're like, I'm not getting in front of the camera, they want gameplay footage, well, that's when a voiceover is appropriate. And what do? You get this, right? You get a nice microphone and you create a script, or what I do is I create a few bullet points, and you simply read through and you think about, how can I deliver this message in an engaging way? And then you edit it. And no, Jeb, I'm not gonna be doing a lot of vlogging on vacation. Maybe I'll live stream if I have good enough internet. I might take a little bit of footage, but it's gonna be more of a vacation for my wife and I. And then I'm gonna come back to work. I just read a comment from someone. He went to an amazing location on vacation. It's funny, it's getting brighter out here. Now I need to readjust. And he's like, I totally screwed up my vacation because I edited and vlogged, and I'm not going to do that. Okay, guys, we're going to end this in about 9 or 10 minutes. You know, a lot of what we talked about today, this will be a book that I write. This is like my big book. So I have dreams of like publishing a book that does really well. And this will be it. Memorable Messenger. It's how you create a message and you want it to be fun and engaging. To me, that's what marketing is. And if you're thinking, well, I want to be a YouTuber. Well, successful YouTubers are marketing. How do you grow a channel based around a personality? Philip, exactly what I'm talking about this whole time. You create memorable messages. You practice your personality. You practice on camera. You use comedy. You use whatever it is you bring to the channel. Pay attention to trends. Pay attention to what other channels that are successful are doing, and try that kind of thing. I'm trying to think, what's the term? Look at the popular tags on YouTube. You know how there's like, oh, is it challenges? YouTube? What are they called? Hey, Pam, nice to see you. Thanks for stopping by, Pam. Great to see you. But do that, Philip. Are you producing? You are the product you are selling. That's right. Absolutely. Okay, and stay cool. I will do my best to stay cool, Philip, and you do the same. Fatal Beauty, thank you so much. I'm glad you had fun. Hey, what's happening? Progress, good to see you. Tag channels, I think. Yeah, something like that. It's just escaping me for right now. Okay, 1 or 2 more questions, and then I'm going to roll. Again, hey guys, thank you so much for stopping by. If you didn't hit the thumbs up, oh, I wanted to mention, I should have mentioned this before, but this was not about promotion. I do want to make sure that you know about the TubeBuddy sale. Here's what's up. If you've got TubeBuddy and you've got the free version, you can get a lifetime license for what would normally cost you for like $40. which you'd basically spend that in 2 or 3 months. You'd get TubeBuddy for 2 or 3 months. You'd spend $40. Or you can use the link in the description. It says deal TubeBuddy or TubeBuddy deal. Click that and you can get a lifetime license for $40. Outrageous. So I wanted to let you know because it's a heck of a deal. David Bowie, Brian has got great taste. And Howlin' Wolf too. You know Howlin' Wolf? How do I get over to Howlin'? There we go, Howlin' Wolf. And I got Muddy Waters back there too. And then my great-great-grandfather, Robert Johnson. How does one get an agent for voiceovers? My voice recording capabilities are limited. You hire someone, Doug? Here's what I would do. You don't want to hear that. You want to hire someone, but well, I don't know what your needs are, but here's what's up. If you want to grow a successful channel, I would say if you're lacking, then improve on what's lacking. Get better equipment, spend $80 on a nice mic, and practice yourself, because you want to have the ability to create content often. It's really important to grow on YouTube. So whether that's what you want or not, I'll put it out there. Otherwise, there are sites you can go to. Just do a Google search for a voiceover. Hire a voiceover person. Your channel has been the biggest help for me. Wow, I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hey, gang, if you enjoyed this live stream, hit the thumbs up. Let me know. Let the poodles know. Someone wanted to know how valuable was this. Probably not. I made probably $1 from ads on this live stream. Not a whole lot of money. I think it's gonna be lunch for one poodle, half ration. Hey, thank you. Wow, we just got 4 more likes. And you know what? I appreciate you so much for hitting that button. I really do appreciate it. I hope you guys have an amazing day. I'm gonna rock and roll. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna keep cleaning. I'm gonna have a meeting right now with some coaching, do some coaching stuff. Have an awesome day. Poof, poodle, pixie dust, dig it.